At this time of year, there is nothing better than a tasty treat with a cup of coffee or tea to warm up the evenings during the cold winter season. Now that temperatures are plummeting, many people will be enjoying a hot beverage cozied up by the radiators and staying away from the bitter outdoors, reports The Express. There are many good recipes to make at this time of year, with desserts including apple crumble, pumpkin bread and even cinnamon rolls. However, the recipe for a slice of apple cider coffee cake could be the perfect pairing for a cozy little night in by the fire. Valerie Brunmeyer, a cook, recipe developer and founder of Valerie's Kitchen, has said she came up with the easiest recipe to make that will help you use up any leftovers that may be ready to turn bad. She wrote, "This cozy apple cider coffee cake is just the thing for a lazy Sunday morning or a holiday brunch buffet." In addition to being absolutely delicious, this easy cake will fill your house with the aroma of apples, cinnamon, and nutmeg as it bakes. Read on below to see exactly how to make this perfect coffee cake. Apple cider coffee cake recipe. Ingredients for the cake: 190 grams of all-purpose flour, 125 grams of peeled and chopped apples, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 100 grams of granulated sugar, 120 grams of plain Greek yogurt, 120 grams 120 milliliters of vegetable oil, 120 milliliters of apple cider, 70 grams of light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, half a tablespoon of salt, half a tablespoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, 2 large eggs for the crumb topping, 100 grams of all-purpose flour, 100 grams of light brown sugar, 50 grams of granulated sugar, give tablespoons of cold butter, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, pinch of salt for the apple cider glaze, 60 grams of icing sugar, 1 tablespoon of apple cider walnuts, optional. Kitchen equipment: 9-inch, 22 centimeters, baking dish, medium mixing bowl, large mixing bowl. Instruction to make the cake: to start off with, preheat your oven to 180 C and grease up your baking receptacle with some butter, or non-stick cooking spray. Next, take your medium mixing bowl and combine flour, cinnamon, baking powder, salt, nutmeg and the allspice seasoning, and then set this aside. In another mixing bowl, this time a large one, add in the granulated sugar, Greek yogurt, light brown sugar, oil, eggs, apple cider and vanilla extract. Mix up these ingredients until combined, and then add the dry ingredients from the other bowl and stir well. Gently fold in the chopped up apples once all the ingredients are incorporated, and finally, transfer all of the cake batter into your baking tray. To make the crumb topping, place the brown sugar, flour, granulated sugar, cinnamon, salt and butter into a bowl and use a fork to work the mixture together until the butter chunks are more incorporated. Once the butter is pea-sized, use your hands to work the mixture. According to Chef Valerie, the mixture may look dry at first, but the warmth from your hands will soften it up and make it more of a crumb topping. She wrote, "When the mixture begins to hold together, when you squeeze a handful, it is ready. Sprinkle your crumb topping over your cake and your cake is ready to bake." Place in the oven for around 35 to 45 minutes, or until the crumb topping appears a light golden brown. Use a toothpick and insert it into the middle of the cake to check if it is ready, and if it comes out clean, your cake is ready to take out the oven. If it comes out wet with cake batter, your cake needs a few more minutes. To make the apple cider glaze, mix the sugar and apple cider, and add more if needed until it's become a thick glaze. Once your cake is done, take it out of the oven and leave to cool down. When the cake is cool, pour the glaze over the crumble. Your delicious and apple cider coffee cake is now ready to serve. Join the Daily Record WhatsApp community. Get the latest news sent straight to your messages by joining our WhatsApp community today. You'll receive daily updates on breaking news as well as the top headlines across Scotland. No one will be able to see who is signed up and no one can send messages except the Daily Record team. All you have to do is click here if you're on mobile, select Join Community and you're in. If you're on a desktop, simply scan the QR code above with your phone and click Join Community. We also treat our community members to special offers, promotions, and adverts from us and our partners. If you don't like our community, you can check out anytime you like. To leave our community, click on the name at the top of your screen and choose Exit Group. If you're curious, you can read our privacy notice. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter.